Good morning. This is BVS Swami, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Aditya Vinaya University, Emerson Campus, Kakinada. Last class we discussed in object-oriented software engineering, part 3. What is requirement engineering? Part 3, object-oriented software engineering. What is domain analysis, problem definition and scope, types of requirements, techniques for gathering and analyzing requirements, requirement documentation, reviewing requirements, case studies, GPS based automobile navigation system, simple chart instant message system. These 7 concepts in requirement engineering. Already discussed the 3 concepts. So what is the domain analysis, problem definition and scope, types of requirements. Today class discussed techniques for gathering and analyzing requirements. Techniques for gathering and analyzing requirements. Already 3 requirements, 3 types of requirements: functional requirement, non-functional requirements, and domain requirements. So what is a requirement gathering? Requirements gathering is a crucial part of any project, large or small. It is essentially to understanding and fulfilling the needs of the customers. The process of the requirement gathering, including identifying and documentation the necessary requirements of customers, users, stakeholders, it is related to the project. This knowledge will be based to develop solution in the form of product, service, software, etc. Methods used to gather this data may include techniques such as interviewing, brainstorming, focus groups, questionnaires, requirement gathering techniques for software development. The following requirements gathering tool can be used to facilitate the methods mentioned above or can be used on their own as requirement gathering techniques. Example, user story mapping. So what is a gathering of requirements? Requirements gathering is important in any project, large or small projects. It is essentially understanding and fulfilling the needs of the customers. What are the main needs of the customers? It is very important. To analyze the project analysis. The process of requirement gathering, including identifying and documenting the necessary requirement document to users, stakeholders related to the projects. This knowledge will be used to develop solutions in the form of product, service, softwares. For example, user story mapping. User story mapping is a technique that is used to identify understanding the requirements of end users. It helps development teams size their work based on what will help create a great user experience. Using a user story map, you can utilize how a user interface interacts with your software, like product, service, websites, or the user journey through your products. By doing so, you will be able to identify which steps benefits your users the most and prioritize building the future that will add more value to the experience. How to create a user story map. Gathering a cross-functional team of employees involved in developing the product. Step 1. Step 2. Identify your users, their goals, needs with the help of a customer profile. Analyzing the data you have gathered to specify your user problems. Think of how your products can solve these issues. Step 3. Identify the activities your users do as they use your products. They will be the stories or themes placed across the top of your user story map. You can create real-time collaborations features to get your vertically on the map with the most important ones at the top. Step 4. Outline how the users follow through the product from left to right on your user story map. If there are multiple users, create different scenarios for each. Step 5. Highlights the stories that are important for creating a great user experience. Then identify the dependents, technical requirements, bottlenecks that may affect the work you have to do. Make sure that we have solution in place to overcome these issues before you plan your work. These are 5 steps to create a story map. This is the requirement gathering and analyze the requirements, particular project. Second concept, requirement documentation. Requirement documentation. Software requirement documentation. All the expected functionalities out of the applications are documented in terms of requirements, and the document is called requirement documents. All the expected functionalities of the applications are documented in terms of requirements, and the document is called requirement documents. Requirement document means which functions are very important for solving the project, for utilizing the projects. These functions are called requirements. The requirement formats document is called requirement documents. This document is taken and benchmark from various peoples in the project team like developers, testers, business analysts. To understand the functional requirements of the application, it is also called SRS documents, which stands for Software Requirement Specification Document. Software Requirement Specification Document. We will now write few requirements for the Gmail website to help you gain a better understanding. As explained earlier, Gmail was developed with the objective to provide free mail service. Now we will take a few functionality of Gmail and write requirements for them. For example, home page. Let's assume Gmail in your client. The client has asked for any authentication functionality to identify unique users on Gmail homepage. These requirements are written only to demonstrate the requirements would look like, and they are not real. Our first requirements would look some like this. Login functionalities. The homepage of the website should have a login mechanism in order to identify unique users. The same page should also have the option for registered user to reset their passwords. These should be an opinion where new users can register. Home page. When the user is providing the login credential, there should be an option to remember his login so that if the user closes and reports with the browsers, his login session should be still active. User ID field. User ID field should have all the field validation. Password field. Password text box should be present to enter the password box. So this is the requirement documents at Google or a website. As we can see, these are very raw requirements, and this document is called a high level documentation. These documents will further be divided into low level requirements for the case of understanding into low level documentation. We will talk the same requirements that we have written for email and break them into the low level requirements. These are the software requirements. Reviewing requirements, third and final concept, last concept. Reviewing requirements. A requirements reviews in a manual process that involve people from both client and contract organization. Check the requirements document of anomaly and omission. The review process may be merged in the same way as program inspection. Alternatively, it may be organized as a border activity with different people checking different parts of the document. Requirement reviews can be informed or formal. Informal reviews simply involve contractor design discussing requirements with as many system stakeholders as possible. It is surprised how often communication between a system developer and stakeholders and after initiation, and there is no confirmation that the documented requirements are what the stakeholder really said they wanted. Many problems can be detected simply by talking about the system to stakeholder before making a commitment to a formal reviews. In a formal requirement review, the development team should walk the client through the system requirement, explaining the implication of each requirement. The review team should check each requirements for consisting and should check the requirement as well for the competition. Reviewing may also be checked for. And the functionality of the reviewing requirement, verifiability is the required as stated realistic, testable, comprehensibility to the processor and users of the system properly understanding the requirements. Traceability is the origin of the requirement clearly stated. You may have to back to the source of the requirements to assign the impact of a change. Traceability is important as it allow the impact of changes on the rest of the system to be accessed. Adaptability is the requirement adaptability, that is can be required to be changed without large scale effect on other system requirements. Conflict, contradiction, errors and omission in the requirement should be pointed out by the reviews and formally recorded in the review report. It is then up to the users, the system producer and the system developers to negotiation a solution to these identifier problems. This is the requirement engineering. So today class we discussed techniques for gathering and analyzing requirements, requirement documentation, reviewing documentation. So reviewing means reviewing all functions in the particular project. Requirement documents means essential functionalities needed to develop a project. These documents are called requirement documents. Gathering and analyzing the requirements, how functionality are used in particular projects. This is the gathering of all requirements to analyze the projects. So domain knowledge, basic information knowledge, problem definition and scope, types of requirement. There are three types of functional, non-functional domain requirements. So this is the third part of object-oriented software engineering. If any doubt, contact with phone call and clarify your doubts.